How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to yet another weekly warehouse update. Got an exciting week this week because we're kicking it off with the Fuzed Buzzz restock. That's right, the Buzzz saw is back. So these are the stock Buzzz saws. This is the second time we've had them in. This is like a black on black one there. So they have the like saw blade in the rim. Got a bunch of different color options. Absolutely gorgeous. Some red on red ones. The blue and white are some of my favorite, where you have the white on the back there. You can see it through the top. Absolutely gorgeous. These things are really nice, slightly more overstable Buzzes from the ones we've thrown. So you can really lay into them flat. It's a Buzzz, so it's still gonna go dead straight and have a little bit of finish, but very nice, great flyers. Oh, look at this colorway. It's a little blue up top, red underneath. That's a fun one. So bunch of fun colors. Man, every time I look down, I see another one. A little blue underneath, pink on top. So a bunch of the Fuzed Buzzes are in stock on the site right now. Next up from Meridian, we have some new discs and some new plastic. So we'll start off with the Tundra down here. Really cool plastic on this. This is called marble graphite plastic. It's bottom stamped. So the Tundra is a 2401, a little bit deep of a putter. Really nice, like, I don't even know how to describe the feeling of this baseline plastic, but I really enjoy it. It has the like, this is gonna, very small amount of you are gonna know exactly what I'm talking about, and those of you who do will know exactly what this feels like, which is like the fake leather journals that feel really good in your bag, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's exactly what this feels like. Like if I could have a journal that this was the cover of, I'd be all about it. But they got it as a putter there. And then we also have the Rip Current, and this is in their Claris Rip plastic, it looks like. But the Rip Current feels like a somewhat of a flippy fairway. Don't know if it has flight numbers on here. I would guess like 75 -11, somewhere in there if I had to guess. I don't know if that's actually accurate. We'll have the flight numbers on the site. But a bunch of different colors in this like almost like Z. Oh, look at that! Holy cow, I nailed it. 75 -11. And it's like almost like Z jawbreaker looking plastic. Really comfortable in the hand there. And then we've had the Ravine on the site for a little bit in that same plastic, but we just got the Ravine, which is a 5502, in their Highlight plastic, which is a glow plastic. So glow Ravines are also on the site. Very underrated. Meridian's a pretty new manufacturer, and they're putting out some absolutely gorgeous plastic. So very underrated right now. Brand new to the market, so you can check it out. It looks like they also have like runs on here, 1.2. Is that on all of them? Let's see. 1.1. So yeah, you can even find your like runs if you know you absolutely love this specific run of Ravine. It'll be easy to find it. So you can find that all over on the site right now. Big old DGA restock / release. First off, we have the brand new Katrina Allen First Flight Typhoon. So we've had the like proto ones a while ago. So now the actual ones are here. We threw this yesterday. Really, really fun. Nice hyzer flip, dead straight. We have some restocks on your classics like the Gum Putt and the Blowfly, which is like the elevation before elevation. So a lot of fun stuff there. But then a lot of people want to see some of the new plastic. So they just took the SP plastic, which is, here it is, Aftershock SP plastic, and they rebranded it to the Spark plastic. So we have things such as the Avalanche in Spark. So it's basically like Z Sparkle is more or less what this plastic is. And then we also have their new stamped Pro lines. The Avalanche is a nice overstable 9-speed. We also have some of their new other plastics. So we have Baseline Quakes with the fun new stamp. This is their D-line Quake. We have some of the Pro line Quakes, also with that fun new stamp. The Quake, you know, Trevor and I absolutely love the Quake. We have some Spark Quakes. These feel great too. I really like the fun lettering, but let me find one of their new Atmos plastic. Here we go. Pipeline and Atmos plastics. The Atmos is like almost like a color shift Z metallic is kind of what it turns out to be. Really, really fun. And they just redesigned pretty much all their stamps. So this is the new stamp for the Pipeline, and the Atmos is a brand new plastic available on several different molds. So we have the Pipeline here and a bunch of different new plastics. The Hellfire here in their brand new Spark plastic. I know we have the Hurricane, I think is over on this shelf. Oh, the Squall we got in pretty much all their new plastics. So there's the Pro line Squall. There's the Spark Squall versus the old Squall stamp. So I personally like the new stamp so much more. So that's all on the site right now. And I don't know where the Hurricane went, but oh, down over here. So they have some of the Atmos Hurricanes as well, which are just absolutely gorgeous. So Bunch of new DGA on the site. I didn't even cover. We have breakers, more hypercanes, so the new sonars back in stock, rifts, pretty much everything you could want from DGA, which if you aren't aware of DGA, but you're a Discraft fan, DGA is manufactured by Discraft, so it's basically like you get to expand your horizons within Discraft with some new fun stamps and different plastic blends. So you can check that out on the site too. Now back over on the drop shelf, we actually had these released yesterday. First off, we have the Fluid Warden. So this is a lucid plastic Warden, but fluid is nice and gummy. So really, I love a soft plastic. It immediately makes a plastic feel better to me. So these Wardens feel awesome and a really fun Fluid Warden stamp on there. And then we also have the release of the Latitude 64 Peak. This is in their Royal line. I believe it's a beaded pure is what I've been hearing. It flies pretty much like that. So it has a little bit more stability than the pure. It's a little more torque resistant, but it's still like if you put it on Annie, it'll fight out to get to flat, but it's not like flexing out. You throw it flat, it'll have a nice hyzer finish. So we have it in the like premium Royal line. And then we also have the like Royal Sense Peak, which is the baseline. So very comfortable in the hand for putting too. I'm really excited about this release. I think that it's going to be a lot of people's favorite throwing putter, and I'm sure there's going to be some people putting with it on tour, and you could putt with it too. So the Peak, a lot of people have been very excited about this release now on the site. The last discs I want to highlight are back over in the Innova section. I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago, we had a big Innova restock, and so a lot of stuff just got overlooked. So 2 discs that I really want to highlight is the Champ Toro. We see Calvin Heimberg on here as the Pro Tour season starts off. Calvin Heimberg, he might be the guy taking it down this weekend at the old Supreme Flight Open down at Olympus. Calvin's a Florida boy. He can do it. So we have some bottom stamp Toro and some Champ Toros. We might just have some stock Toros as well. Oh, we have some Halo Toros. These are the holiday ones, little Santa Toro. So that's fun. And the other disc I want to highlight is the Wraith. So we have some bottom stamp Wraiths. We have some Halo Wraiths. Garrett Gerthy, who's on the feature card this weekend. He's a big Wraith thrower, so you'll probably see the Wraith being thrown a lot down there. Some absolutely gorgeous Halo Star Wraiths. We also have some stock Star Wraiths, a bunch of stock Star. I don't know if we have any G Star back here. I think it's more bottom stamp back there. So a bunch of different Wraiths in stock. If you're looking for a little bit more flip up than a Destroyer, a little bit easier to throw, and still plenty of distance, check out the Wraiths. Final thing I want to highlight as it starts to warm back up, you get starting to go back out on the disc golf course, is some of our hats and accessories. So first off, my personal favorite hat is the Performance Dad hat. This hat is phenomenal, super lightweight, has a like flex fit type of a style, so it really will stretch and adapt to your head, and it's great for you to sweat in because I've sweated a bunch in them. You just take them home, rinse them under cold water, let them dry out, and the sweat marks are gone. I have not had one that gets disgusting from me sweating in it yet, and we've been running these hats for years. We have them in gray, we have them in black, and then my personal favorite, and we might only have one left, is this brown. But if that's not your style, you want more of a like, you know, a little bit of a bigger hat, deeper hat with some structure. We have the like Performance Truckers that offer a very similar thing, but have some structure to them. We also have our college hats here, which are a little bit more trendy style. They're cotton, so they won't do as well with sweat, but very, very fun. But speaking of sweat, over here, we have plenty of chalk bags in stock. So we got your classic foundation ones, we got some Robbie C ones, some Bogey Bro ones, all kinds of stuff. As it starts to warm back up and you start getting out there, you know, playing some more disc golf, make sure you have one of these in your bag because I have been caught without them several times recently and I'm regretting it. So I need to actually take this one and probably put it in my bag. So that's gonna wrap it up for this week's weekly warehouse update. Head over to the site, check all of that out, and we'll see you back here next week.